Hey guys, so it is new in beauty time again. Today I'm going to be running through all of the new launches that are coming out in April. There are so many this month, so I'm going to jump right in with my favourite one, and then I'm going to get into the lips because there are a serious amount of new lipstick launching throughout April. So starting off with my favourite and the launch that I'm most excited for, The Ordinary, if you haven't heard me talk about their skincare, are launching foundations. Now, these guys have made some waves in the beauty industry recently. If you haven't seen my whole video on them, then I would recommend going to check it out. Honestly, like the best skincare I've used in years. I'm not going to talk about that now because otherwise this video is going to be super long, but they're launching 2 different foundations. There are 21 colours in each, I believe. 2 different formulations. One is called the Coverage, the other one is called the Serum. Now, as the names would suggest, this one has more coverage, is a little bit thicker, more of like a cream consistency. This is the one I'm wearing today and my favourite. And then the Serum one is more of a serum texture, a little bit lighter coverage, but still like a solid medium. So good. Like, honestly, these are both incredible. You can get the skincare on ASOS at the moment, and I believe that hopefully the foundation will be coming to ASOS, but if you want to get hold of them, check out the Deciem website. But they also have, which I'll link below, I feel like that didn't make sense. The Ordinary is owned by Deciem, so they're on the Deciem website. And you can also get them in the shop. They just opened a shop in Spitalfields. And no, I'm not sponsored by The Ordinary or Deciem. I just freaking love their products. So they're coming out, very exciting. I think potentially on the 1st of April. I think they've just come out. When this video goes live, I think they'll have just come out. Moving on to the lips. April is all about the lips, and the first launch that is, well, this is the one that really caught my eye in terms of lipstick launches this month. It's the Dior Addict Lip Lacquers, and these are gorgeous. The packaging, for a start, typical Dior, beautiful luxury, but they have like almost like a purpley pink outer kind of tint to the plastic. Gorgeous. They come in, I think there's 18 colours. My favourite 4 are these ones, which are Underground, Palm Beach, Rolling, and Turn Me Dior, because a lot of the colours are very kind of neon. The whole vibe behind the range is very like LA, neon lights, like kind of vibe. So there are a lot of colours that I probably wouldn't wear, but these 4 are gorgeous. I'm wearing one today, which is Palm Beach is the one that I'm wearing. So they're basically almost like a really glossy, moisturising balm texture, but they have really good pigment. So they have like a full lipstick pigment to them, but they're like super comfortable to wear. They're not sticky. They're just really balmy and gorgeous. And they are out now, I believe. Then next up for the lips, I'm going to try and pick them all up at the same time. Bourjois are launching these bad boys, which are the Rouge Laque. So they sound similar to the Dior ones, they're actually not. I was never a massive fan of the like the velvet matte Bourjois lipsticks. Everybody seems to love them. I didn't like totally fall in love with them. I quite liked them, but these are so nice. So these have a really beautiful satin finish if you just do the kind of one layer or like almost like a thin second layer. But if you layer them up, then you get the shine. Really gorgeous. They come in 8 colours. They're $8.99, and they're coming out, I think, on like the 9th of April or something like that. It's hard with the drugstore ones because I feel like all of the shops that sell them kind of roll them out at different times based on when they're doing their kind of like restocking and stuff. But out of all of these, my favourite colours would be 7, which is gorgeous, kind of like berry plum colour, and then number 3, which is like the kind of rosy nude wearable colour. But they have a really nice selection actually. There's some that are a bit more nude, some that are red. There's a nice coral, really like those. Then Clinique are launching a new SKU on their Chubby Stick range. These are the Chubby Plump and Shine Liquid Lip Plumping Glosses. Okay, that is a title. There's 8 colours of these. Again, really good variation of colours for these guys. They've gone like baby pink, they've got a shimmery peachy colour, they've got red, they've got purples, they've got a nice nude. These are really good if you want something that's easy to throw on, a bit of a plumping kind of balmy gloss. They're a little bit sticky, but that means that they stay on your lips. They're not gonna like disappear within 5 minutes, but they don't like pack a major punch of colour like the Dior ones or the Bourjois ones. They're a bit more kind of easygoing daytime wear. They're coming out on the 28th of April and they're £18 each. And then we're not done with lips yet, there's still more, guys. Earle are launching their Superskin Superlip Balm, which I think is around £16. This comes out this month as well. This is actually super nice. I've been using it for about a week and I actually really like it. Big fan of Earle in general, but the lip balm is gorgeous. I've had the driest lips for the last few weeks. I've been trying to find anything that fixes it, literally anything. So that's been good. And then the last lipstick launches of the month are from Clarins. These are going to be really exciting if you guys are a fan of the Clarins Instant Light range. These are new versions of the Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil, which was one of my favourites. I have the original one. They're launching this in 4 new colours. Now, when I say colours, they're not exactly very opaque. Like, they're very sheer, but they all taste different. Now, one of the main reasons why I like lip balm is the way it tastes, but they're launching 4 new colours. So there is Tangerine, so it gives you like a slight kind of corally tint to the lips. There is Honey Glam, which again is like honey flavoured, and it gives you kind of like a shimmery golden look. Then there is the Mint one, which is like a greeny blue colour, which will make your teeth look whiter on the plus side of it being a weird colour and taste like mint. And then there's Candy, which is the bright pink and tastes like candy. Yeah, so they're really nice in terms of giving you like a really gorgeous kind of gloss to your lips at the same time as functioning like a balm. So they're like almost like an oil gel. If you haven't tried them, I'd really recommend those. I think they're £16 and out on the 9th of April. And then Clarins are launching loads of stuff this month. They're also launching new foundations, which are matte in a tube. I really didn't like those, just definitely not up my street. They're too matte for me and a little bit thick. And they're also launching their summer range, which is really nice, but nothing kind of new or different. But one thing I wanted to show you is this, which I don't know the actual name. It's called the Pore Perfecting Mattifying Kit. And this is £33 coming out on the 9th of April, and it's been in my handbag ever since it arrived because it's such a useful little kit. It opens up and it has like the sliding powder on the top there. So you have a little translucent powder, you have a super soft powder puff, and then you have blotting sheets in there as well. So such a good little handbag staple. It's got the mirror, everything you need to keep non-shiny on the go. So good. Definitely one that will be seriously making a home in my handbag for the next few months. And then Givenchy are another one to mention this month. They're launching their summer collection, which is all based around Gypsophila, and the packaging and kind of general aesthetic for this is just so gorgeous. It's got the compact with the kind of rose gold Givenchy on the front, and the bronzer inside is stunning. It's like a floral printed, really gorgeous colour actually. It's almost like a milk chocolate colour. So nice. And then there's quite a lot of other things in their collection, but nothing else really kind of stood out to me. There's some like coloured mascaras and stuff, but what did was this little slim lipstick, which is just stunning. It's actually, some of these slim ones that they do aren't very pigmented, but this is actually quite pigmented, and I really like the skinny kind of lipstick because I think they're very chic looking, but they're also, they make it quite nice to apply, like they're quite precise to apply to your lips. And it's got the leather outer packaging, but it's in like a gorgeous kind of mint green colour. So nice for spring and summer. They're launching this month. And then one that's launching into House of Fraser on the 1st of April, but isn't in counters or on counters and in other stores until the 1st of May, is the NARSissist eyeshadow palette. This is called Loaded, and this is gorgeous. It's £55, so it's quite pricey, but you do get 12 shadows in here and they're absolutely stunning. There's a really good mix between matte and metallic. There's basically like all the metals. So you've got gold, you've got bronze, you've got kind of like a platinum-y colour, you've got more of a kind of pinky, terracotta kind of tones. You really can do anything with this palette. You've got a black and then you've got a matte brown. So nice. Again, this is coming out on the 1st of April into House of Fraser, and I have to say the one thing with the NARS palettes that I don't love now are the like mirrored fronts and the squared off. I used to really like the kind of rubberized, more slimline palettes that they did, but they obviously moved away from those because they did used to get very dirty in your makeup bag. But that's new from NARS. And moving on to skincare launches, I've got another makeup one, but I'm going to talk about that at the end because it's quite big and it's underneath all the other products. But Fresh are launching a new toner, at the, well, it's actually already out because it came out at the end of March, but I feel like by the time it's rolled out, it will be like early April by the time people kind of realise it's there. It's around the £30 mark, and it's the Deep Hydration Facial Toner, and I've been using this for a couple of days. I actually really like it. It's got real rose petals in it, which is kind of weird. Like, it looks like it shouldn't be possible, but it is. And it's made with rose oil. It's just very, very nourishing for the skin. So nice to use. And yeah, I can't really report back on this fully because I've only had it for a couple of days, but I'm liking it so far. It smells gorgeous as well. So that's a new toner from Fresh. And then there is a new product from L'Oreal as part of their skincare range called Hydra Genius Aloe Water. And this is actually a really interesting product because I thought it was going to be similar to the Lancome one. God, I can't remember the name of it, in the green, is it like Hydra or something? I can't remember. Anyway, I thought it was going to be more similar to that than it actually is, but it's actually quite, it's very, very smoothing. Like, it feels smoothing and cooling to the skin. It's almost like a primer, but it's not too silicone-y. Like, it doesn't leave your fingers feeling slippy, which I hate about silicone kind of products if they do that. It dries off very, very smooth. It's just a really, really nice product to use as an additional kind of moisturizing step before your moisturizer, or actually even after your moisturizer. You could use it like pre-foundation, which just kind of smooth everything out. I think it's about £10, and the packaging is gorgeous. So that's out in April. Another one that I've been using for about a week or so, actually probably about 2 weeks now, is the new Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Miracle Hydrating Mist. This is a really, really nice facial spray. I love facial sprays in general. So if you're not a facial spray kind of person, you're probably not gonna be into it. But if you are, definitely this one is worth trying out. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too oily, because when you first spray it, you kind of think like, oh, and I thought, you know, 8-hour cream, it's quite a greasy product. Is it going to be good for a spray? But it's actually really, really moisturizing to the skin. You can use it as a prep spray before your makeup. You can use it throughout the day to kind of refresh and like reset your makeup, or you can just use it like as and when you want as a kind of refreshing spray. But it works really, really nicely as a setting spray, and also as a kind of like prep in between your makeup steps. I like to do that a lot of the time. If I'll like apply foundation, I'll spray some on, then I'll do my eyeshadow, and then I'll spray some more on before I end up putting all my powder products on, just to keep the moisture in and just keep my skin looking kind of dewy and nice. Really like that. It's around 20, I think it's £21, and that's out this month as well. Really nice. One that's coming out to Estee Lauder this month is the Double Wear 3-Minute Priming Moisture Mask. I've just got one of these and I haven't used it yet, so I can't give you guys a review on it, but it comes in this individual pack. So it's a sheet mask that really helps like prime your skin before foundation. They're expensive. They're £8 if you buy them individually, or you can buy them, I think they're like £40 for 5 or something like that, so you save a little bit of money. Or is it £40 for 6? Anyway, I can't remember. But you can buy them in packs. I will let you guys know on this one, because I've never used a mask before that's meant to be like priming for foundation. Interesting concept, and for special events, if it works, it's going to be really good. So that's coming to Estee Lauder. And then Juicy Couture are launching 2 new fragrances this month, which are a bit different for them because they're a bit more premium. I think they're the Juicy Couture like black label fragrances. So there's Royal Rose and Majestic Woods. Both of these I like. However, I thought I was going to like the Majestic Woods one. What is wrong with me today? I thought I was going to like the Majestic Woods one more because it's quite, the notes are like quite woody and ambery, and like that's generally the kind of scent that I go for. And I don't normally like rose very much, so I didn't think I would like rose. I thought I would really like this one, and it ended up being the other way around. So I actually really like the rose one. This one was kind of take it or leave it. Like, it's nice, but it's not my favourite. These are pretty pricey. I think they're about £95 for the 100ml Eau de Parfum, but the scents stay so long. I sprayed them on the sleeves of my jumper when they first arrived, and they were there for the whole day. Super strong. So yeah, they're launching this month if you are into Juicy Couture fragrances, something a bit different from them. And then last but not least, I haven't used any of this yet, but I wanted to mention it because I thought it was quite exciting. It arrived on my doorstep last night, hence I haven't had the chance to try it, but Nip and Fab are launching makeup this month, and they sent me this. which I find really, really interesting. Now, Nip and Fab are a kind of body care brand and skincare brand that I actually quite like. They're affordable, so they sell them on the high street and they're, you know, like £5 to £10 kind of mark. But they're actually a sister company of Rodial. So all of their stuff is really good for the price. And I have very high hopes for their makeup because the Rodial makeup is really good. So as part of the launch, they have foundations, which is actually meant to be like super high coverage. These are the foundations. They also have tint drops, so that if you get more tanned, you can add some darker to it, or if you get paler, you can add some white. I'm not a massive fan of that whole concept in general. Like, a few people have done, like Body Shop do it and things like that. It's not my vibe. Like, I'd rather stick to my own colour of foundation, but it is quite useful to have one of those in your stash to add to your foundations if you get tanned or if you tan a lot. They also have colour correctors. Again, not usually my fave, but there are a few of these that I like. Interested to try those. Most interested in the eyeshadow palette, which looks gorgeous, and the face palette as well. And then they also have a makeup setting spray and a mascara. So I'm going to give all of these a go and let you guys know what I think. They're kind of between the £10 and £15 mark, depending on what you're going for. Obviously, the palettes are the most expensive, and the mascara is like £9.99. So they are that kind of like premium drugstore level, but I'm excited to see what they do because I love their other stuff. They make really, really good kind of affordable products. And like I said, sister brand to Rodial, who I love. So I'm expecting good things from those guys, but I will let you know. That is it for my new in beauty for April. There's a lot of stuff going on this month. I feel like there's so much coming out. If you're not already subscribed, click that button, and I hope to see you here again very soon. And if you are subscribed, thank you for being awesome. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.